Hello, my name is Jaleesa and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about positive affirmations. So what are positive affirmations? We all know that words are so powerful. They impact us on a daily basis. They have the power to uplift us. They have the power to make us upset. What someone says impacts us in so many different ways. We focus a lot on what other people say and what other people's words are, but we don't often pay attention to the words that we're saying to ourselves. A lot of times we have self-limiting beliefs that come from things that happen when we grow up, or just negative things we tell ourselves, or things that we believe that are just not true. And sometimes we have thoughts that are true, but we want to get to a different place. So positive affirmations help us to change our mindset, and as a result, it helps to change our lives. We all have been affected at some point in time in our lives by something that someone else has said, and we have also been impacted by the things that we're thinking or that we say about ourselves. What we think about ourselves and the things that we tell ourselves are so much more powerful than what we're hearing from other people. Because if we hear something from someone else, it usually impacts us if we really believe it, have some type of questioning of ourselves. But when we're confident in who we are, when we're strong in who we are, when we know the truth of something and we're solid in that, then what someone says does not easily impact us. But more importantly, what we're thinking consistently to ourselves has way more power than we even realize. Positive affirmations really help solidify your subconscious. It really helps to change your subconscious from negative thought patterns to positive ones. They can also help you achieve goals. So let's say there's a goal you want and you want to reach it. Let's say you have a 10K. You want to run a 10K and you want to run a 10K at 7 minutes a mile. Then you can create an affirmation to help you reach that goal. So changing limited belief system, motivating you to act on something, helping you to achieve a goal, and to overall just help you feel better. So how are you going to create these? Positive affirmations are just positive phrases or statements that you repeat over and over again. So that way you pretty much program it into your subconscious mind. So you're consciously and subconsciously just reprogramming yourself, rewiring your brain. It's getting yourself to replace the negative statements with positive statements, so that way you can create positive change. Who doesn't want positive change, right? We all have goals that we want, whether it's to be healthier, to have the relationships that we want. There's something that we all desire, or goals that we all have. Positive affirmations just challenge our unhealthy thinking patterns, and we all have to some degree an unhealthy thinking pattern. Everyone has a negative thought at some point in their life. Some people more than others have anxiety, you have depression, feel like there's a certain goal that's just out of your reach. There's no way that it's gonna happen. Or maybe you just aren't feeling good. You're not feeling good. Maybe you're feeling not as pretty today, or you're feeling like you want more money. You're feeling like you wanna travel. You're feeling like basically you just wanna create the life of your dreams. Positive affirmations help us to take those steps. It helps because anything that we do, it starts here. Everything starts on the mind level. You're not just gonna get up and do something without thinking about it first. Even if you do something automatically, you don't even realize that it's so embedded in your mind that you're just on autopilot. It already is a thought that you didn't even realize. Getting yourself to program your mind to the point where you just say something so much that subconsciously it just becomes a reality for you. And once it becomes a reality and you believe it, then you act on it. And then subsequently, bam, all of a sudden your thoughts in your life aligns. So how are you going to come up with your positive affirmation? Make a list of qualities about yourself, about your life, or about a particular situation that you want to fix. So pick something that is either negative or that you feel that you want to change. Or you can go online and you can Google it to find some ideas. But first you want to identify what are the positive affirmations you want to use. So make a list of all of the qualities of things that you want to change. It could be something that you want to change about yourself. It could be something that you want to change in your life. It could be a goal that you want to change, or a mindset that you want to change. Maybe you have a mindset of lack. You feel that you don't have any way to raise your finances. You want to be wealthy, but you don't know where to start. Or you're having trouble paying your bills. Maybe you have a health condition and you want to be healthy, or you want to live a healthier lifestyle. Whatever that may be for you. Maybe you've been feeling low lately and not feeling as attractive and you want to feel attractive. Or maybe you want to attract a positive, healthy relationship. Maybe it's something that you dwell on that other people say about you. You're going to choose whatever it is that bothers you, something that you want to change. You could have social anxiety. Maybe you want to be able to feel comfortable around people. There's spiritual goals that you want. Maybe there's things that you just want to do. So after you make your statements that are your negative statements or the things you want to change, you're basically going to take that statement and then completely turn it into an opposite and flip it and write, well, what is it that you do want? Let's say you want to create positive energy in your life. So how you would do a positive affirmation for that would be something like, I surround myself with positive people. Or I am living an optimistic life. So you would say what you want. An example of what you don't want would be, I am avoiding negativity. So you don't want to say I am avoiding negativity because you're saying negativity in your statement. So whatever you say is what you're attracting. The universe in your mind does not separate that you said not or don't. So you really want to avoid saying I don't or whatever it is you don't want or I am not. You want to focus on things that are positive, things that you want. Let's say you want to win the race that I just talked about. Your positive affirmation would not say, I am not going to lose, because you literally are just putting in the statement that you're losing. That's not in the direction you want to go. You want to win. So you would say, I am going to win the 10K race that I'm running. You can name the race that it is. So you want to be very specific in that way. You also always want to speak in present tense. You don't want to say I'm going to or I will, because if you're going to, that means you're always going to. So you always want to use statements like I am committed to creating the life that I desire. And if you don't use I am, you can still use present tense, like let's say financial, you want to increase your finances. You can say something like, my income is constantly increasing, money flows easily into my life, and there is always more than enough. Or let's say you want to lose weight. You wouldn't say I'm going to lose weight. You would say I am focused on achieving my ideal weight, and you would put whatever X number it is. Let's say you want to weigh 165 pounds. You would say, I am focused and committed on achieving my 165 pounds. Let's say you want to attract a positive relationship. You could use something like, I love who I am and I am openly attracting healthy, positive, loving relationships. Let's say you want to focus on success. You want to be successful. You could say something like, achieving success is simple and I am committed and empowered to be successful in my life. I usually write down my affirmations, so that's the next thing I was going to say. How do you execute that? So after you identify what are the positive affirmations that you want to exemplify in your life or achieve whatever the goal is that you want to achieve or the change that you want, you're going to write it down. I keep mine in a book, and I keep this book with me like in my car or wherever I go or wherever I know I'm going to be saying my affirmations. You want to repeat these affirmations 1 to 3 times a day, because the point is you want to combat whatever the negative thought is that you have, and you want it to replace it. So you want to do it often. I'll be honest, I don't even do mine 3 times a day. I do it 1 time a day. Sometimes I forget to do it, and that's okay. But I've been doing it for so long that some of my affirmations, I remember them off the top of my head because I'm reprogramming myself. So it amazes me that, wow, I remember this. Like, I don't even need to read it. I could literally go and probably, I have a lot of positive affirmations, but I can literally just go through and say them without even having to look in my notebook at a certain point, because I've been saying them over and over and over and over again, that it just becomes like this voice in the back of my mind. Like, it's like, I know it. It's like a second language, and that is what you want. Another way that you could do your positive affirmations, this is so creative, you can record them. Use your phone, use your voice memo, record it, and then play it back to yourself when you're driving in your car. That way you can just repeat them along, or whatever, if you're doing something around your house, maybe you're in the shower, you can record them, play it while you're sleeping. That way it's like literally on repeat and going into your subconscious. So there's different ways, there's different apps that you can use too. I don't use an app, I literally just write mine down and I say them whenever it's convenient for me. I try to say them in the morning if I can. Either way, just start. It doesn't even matter. I would start small. You don't need to make a million affirmations. Start with just a few. There's going to be days, of course, where you just don't feel it. Like, you don't feel beautiful. Maybe let's say you don't feel beautiful and you're like, I am beautiful, or, you know, things like that. You may not feel it, but just keep doing it over and over and over again. And then there's certain days where you're gonna feel it, where you're like, wow, I really feel this way. And over time, I even noticed, like, I'll do a positive affirmation and literally the word I'll use, let's say I say I am graceful, right? Someone will literally come up to me and be like, wow, you're so graceful. And no one ever said that to me before. So it's amazing, because I'm like, oh my God, I've been saying I am graceful, and now someone sees me as graceful. So I know that it's working. I start to literally see small little changes that are moving me in the direction of where I want to go. And I love it. So just try it out, see how it works for you. Honestly, what do you have to lose? I mean, you can continue thinking those negative things, or you can change your mind and change your life by programming yourself. Another thing to keep in mind is you want to be realistic. If you are someone who's in an extreme amount of debt, you don't have financial literacy, you're poor, you don't want to say something like, I am a millionaire. Yes, you can say that, but you want to build up your belief system. So whenever you're doing a positive affirmation, you want to start small and then you build yourself up. Because the more you can use words or terms or things that you might be able to relate to or that you agree with or you can see yourself going there, you make it more believable for you. So you may not want to say, I am a millionaire, but you can use affirmations that are for prosperity, where you can say things like money flows easily into my life, or I am attracting financial abundance, or I consistently attract new opportunities and success. So you would say things that are going to build upon your belief system. It's like, it's like a pyramid. You got to build the foundation first, because if you don't believe that something's capable, you're not just going to say something that's up here when your thought level is down here, because it's just not realistic. So if you want your positive affirmations to work, you have to, 1, use things that you know that you need to change. 2, write them down. 3, make sure you're actually saying them or hearing them consistently. And 4, making them believable and realistic, or at least building upon something that you can believe in. I hope that you guys got something out of this, and I hope that you start using your positive affirmations, because they are life-changing and I think everyone should do them. We live in a society where we're constantly being shown that we're not enough, that we need something to be enough, or we have goals and we don't believe in ourselves, or we just don't know how we're going to accomplish it, or people are telling us it's not possible, or it just seems so far-fetched, or we're feeling hopeless or just not motivated. So positive affirmations, you can use it in any aspect of your life. And some of the most successful people in the world will tell you they've used affirmations, they still use affirmations. You can use it for peace of mind. I mean, honestly, anything. Mind, body, spirit. You can use it on any level of whatever it is that you want to achieve. So if you like this video and you want to watch more videos like this, definitely make sure you subscribe and do not forget to hit the like button. I appreciate you all and thank you for watching.